The beaches of Normandy to mayor of Newport to federal prison. Johnny TV Peluso's life reads like a Hollywood movie. He died last night at the age of 93. 9 on your sides, John Genovese shows us how people are remembering Peluso tonight. John, I've been looking forward to hearing your report. Such an interesting man.
Yeah, Julie, he really is. This is a guy who people considered larger than life. Friends say Johnny Peluso is a guy who was a hands-on mayor. He was very active in this community and giving back until the day that he died. From the beaches of Normandy to the mayor of Newport, Johnny TV Peluso was a prisoner of war and at one point behind bars here at home.
To this day, when if you talk Newport to somebody, Johnny's name always comes up.
City Commissioner and friend John Hayden knew him for more than a decade.
I'd be at his house and hear somebody knock on the door, and he would never say it, but I knew they were asking him for money, and he'd always reach in his pocket and give them something.
June 1st, 1921, Peluso grew up a Newport native. He proudly served during World War II, speaking about his service at a Veterans Day event last year.
You saw this picture of Private Ryan, and that's the picture of it. That's almost the same thing I went through, only twice as bad.
He said that the smell and the sounds had just lived with him forever.
Peluso continued fighting in other ways after the war. He picked up the TV moniker because of his small shop on York Street, campaigning and serving as mayor through the 60s and 70s.
Probably the last mayor and maybe the only one to ever have a police siren and police radio in his car.
Years after losing his last bid for office, Peluso was convicted of perjury and conspiracy. He served 4 of his 10-year sentence before being paroled.
He loved talking about, the days when you had the gambling and the casinos around here. I think Johnny thought that a lot of those characters maybe were a little bit misunderstood.
In later years, he tried breaking back into politics without success. Still, friends say the icon he was will stick with the city forever.
It wasn't an act with Johnny. I mean, he really wanted to get to know you. He knew your wife's name. He knew your kids were. And he always wanted to give.
Now, Hayden says he also hopes the city will consider naming a landmark in his honor. We should also note that Johnny Peluso's nephew, Jerry Peluso, is the current mayor of Newport. His son, Frank Peluso, is a city commissioner. So this is a family still extremely active in northern Kentucky. For now, reporting live, John Genovese, 9 on your side.
Fascinating man. Thank you, John. Right now on WCPO.com, you can hear Johnny Peluso talk about his experience during the D-Day invasion. Plus, we have an interactive look at Newport's rise and fall as Sin City.